automatically you want to get rid of summons, just cleave them all together.
Is this even Dota anymore? This feels like a different game almost.
I mean, you were just talking about a new patch, and I mean, people are still doing some crazy stuff, right? So that's why Dota is such a great game.
True enough. Absolutely. Jakiro, he's going to place down a ward over here in lane. Make sure that they have full and complete vision of anybody that heads over that direction. Broodmother, the Pikachu. See how much you can get done with this hero. I feel like I kind of like Brood Radiant side mid a little bit more than Brood Dire side mid, because I think you have easier access to the jungle this way. There's like the two camps that are a little bit closer together. Do you have, I don't know, are you a Brood picker at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
I would think, but just by looking at the map, I think it's actually a little easier.
30 seconds to back.
Really?
Because you're right next to the camp, next to the tower, and you can't exactly think of it from a super greedy perspective, because you know when you're starting out, you're not going to have that many spiderlings to begin with.
Okay.
So you can only work with so many camps. So just by having quick access to this camp next to your tower, and then you can cross over to the right side, should be more than enough for you to handle, you know, up until level 5 or level 7, when you actually have a ton of spiderlings all over the place.
Well, they're able to move in and steal away a bounty rune. I think that will reveal to M19 that there was a ward up on the high ground. If it doesn't, then I don't know what Dota is again, but they got it. So that's going to be the Axe getting in there early, picking up the creep wave, and walking away with it. I'm curious if Ghostic is just going to try and finish this camp off really quickly, or if he's going to try and go for... yeah, he's just going to try and take it back towards his tower and then kill it off. And Bane rotating down bottom. A little bit of lane switcheroo going on after they end up stealing away that bounty run. Oh, Funnick in trouble. Yume, he's going to make sure that the Nature's Prophet is able to escape from there before things get too scary.
But yeah, I think looking at the way these lanes are set up, we won't really see too much coming out of these lanes. I think the only real threat is going to be this off lane. Ghostic can potentially make life very difficult for Nyx.
Yeah.
One good call and one dies to the spit. Doesn't have call yet.
FN maybe in a little bit of trouble here. He's just going to try and man up against Pikachu and deal damage to him, but they have Earthshaker in the area as well. The Fissure is going to run out now. He's almost killing him off, but not quite going to happen. I have to say, I actually really like this Sven against the Brood mid. He's just like spamming the wave with his right clicks and like constantly pushing, so that way Pikachu is sort of forced under tower. I don't know how long it's going to work though.
Yeah, it's going to work throughout the entirety of it.
Really?
Pikachu can't put his Broodlings into the lane. He just has to build up an army of spiderlings and then just send them into the jungle to farm. I would have to imagine. Really difficult to do anything in lane with these spiderlings.
Okay.
Like, look at FN's build. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do. Doesn't even care about the stun. Just get cleave, get Warcry,
Yep.
get 1 point next level of stun, and that's it.
Really cool stuff. And he'll have a ton of farm this game. You're talking about Ghostic up here in the top. Does end up going for the second point there, like you're talking about in Battle Hunger, so he can put the hurt into Muriel a little bit, and well, he's going to be chopping away.
Good FN, he's just dealing with fissures, but really doesn't care about them.
Yeah.
Keep cleaving away, knowing that there really isn't any way the damage is going to come out from M19.
He does have a stun now. Pikachu shows himself too much.
Here too.
This could be big. We missed first blood. As down on bottom, they're able to kill Funnick. But man, FN really taking his time there. Trying to whittle down Pikachu as best he can. The unfortunate part is there's that natural regen that comes in from the webs as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't think FN really mind.
No.
Between the PMS and Warcry, it's just so difficult to get damage on him, and Lanes are looking really solid for Empire right now. First Blood on bottom lane, and Ghost Stick just kind of just chasing down the Jakiro. Jakiro constantly running away from Axe.
Charge in. Pikachu caught. They have the follow-up stun if they want to go for it, but saving mana for now. Can he get another one? He should get one more hit in before he gets within tower range. No, not going to go for it. Top lane, Ghost Stick. Taking a bit more of a beating, but he should still be fine here. Does have a set of Tango left. And it's still just going to keep on being FN, farming away to his heart's content. Bottom lane, Veno's been able to get a decent amount as well, and now he's going to be moving in towards the jungle while simultaneously trying to get last hits at the very least on those creeps.
Life is hard. Last hitting against those creeps as a Veno, it's not easy. Stage of the game.
Yeah. He's also going to have to contend with all of these treants. At what point do you think it's worth it to gill those? Oh, right now. Okay. Cool. I'm just looking at like 5 treants all stack up together. I'm like, that looks like it'd be a really good gale. Get a ton of gold for yourself. Fine, why not?
Oh, charge.
Nope. Again onto Pikachu. Pop God Strength here to deal damage, but the fissure comes out. Maposhka on the wrong side, in trouble, is the wrong side of that fissure and is going to be punished. And now Funnick shows up as well. They've got some extra damage here. FN trying to take down these spiderlings. There's a lot of body blocks coming in. Ghost Stick with the call. Oh, it's not quite there. He maybe can go for it now. He is going to be able to connect onto it with 2 and the charge back through onto Funnick. Maybe finding Pikachu. Can they kill him off as well? No. But they do lose that axe. And now the fissure again going to block him.
Nope. Oh, it doesn't connect.
Oh, that would have been big. But damage the spiders. Super low HP, but doesn't end up dropping. That was so important, because if they lose the Sven right there, that's probably a tower gone.
I like how FN was just like constantly backing up and hitting, backing up and hitting. I don't think he actually was. I don't think he really felt too threatened about dying there. I think he's a little too tanky for that.
Okay. That's fair enough. And, well, looks like still Funnick having a good time on his Nature's Prophet. Has been somewhat denied every now and then. His Van score is going to get caught here. I don't know if they're going to be able to take him down, though. The dual breath did hit, but has to back out. And in the meantime, Pikachu getting another point up in those spiders is going to start to try and take down these Ancients while they give the lane over to Yume and Muriel.
Funnick getting charged right now. See if they're able to connect with this. Chappie is almost level 7. I wonder if he's going to be taking up the ulti.
I get another point wards.
So I don't think this is going to connect. Yeah, he knows something is up. Maybe that kind of gives information to Empire as to where the ward might be. Sentry's flying out.
No. Oh, Chappie needs to be a little bit careful as the rotation is coming from Yume. He doesn't have mana for the fissure yet, but he does have a clarity working. On the other side of it, Maposhka with that Spirit Breaker ready to charge in so we can push the Nature's Prophet forward into the Veno abilities in a little bit, but does the Brood end up running into him? Pikachu's not spotting him. They're trying to set up on Funnick here, and if they can find that opening, it'd be quite good. Aquila is on as well, just to give that extra bit of armor to the creeps that are coming in, and it looks like Maposhka going to go and check for the rune. Pikachu spots out that he's there, and now he's in some trouble. My God. Run away, buddy. Not going to happen. They find the kill. Unfortunate there that he ended up going for the rune. They might have been able to set up and kill Funnick.
That just looks like so funny on my screen because that Spirit Breaker was so screwed. He had so many things coming out from different directions. He had a fissure from the left side, a Nature's Prophet ulti from the other side, and then the army of spiderlings from the other side.
No. By the way, I just saw Nyx up in the top lane drop his belt of strength on the ground and then pick it back up. So whether it's efficiency gain the most out of that tango or whether it's a little bit of BM going on, something's happening.
It's efficiency.
Well, Sven, Mask of Madness done. Just about 9 minutes. Maposhka's going to try and stack up these Ancients for him again. While Earthshaker gets himself into position to try and block off and kill FN. Got to be careful. Mask of Madness comes out. He is going to end up going down. Just too much damage too quickly. And that's the danger.
Yeah, I think the thing about that gank is like if he reacts to it quickly enough and you get the Warcry off, I think the damage might not have been enough, but since they did have Invis on the Earthshaker, Warcry came out a little too late and all the Spylings were able to get the damage off, so very well done by M19.
Yeah. Funnick is doing a great job of dealing with all of these Veno wards being thrown at him. Constantly spawning treants, running in whenever possible, and by and large just getting denies whenever he can. FN here does manage to take away the stack. I don't believe that Earthshaker stole any of those creeps. But that also does reveal that there's a ward up here on the high ground, which Maposhka should be able to get the D wards on right now. And mid lane, FN a little bit upset about the situation, forces out the Echo Slam.
Alright. Echo, he was, oh man. Army of spiders, there's so many of them. If only he was able to kill them off somehow.
Yeah, that would be a ton of gold coming in. Spirit Breaker, they have found themselves a Funnick. Get inside with them, give him a nice little bash. And Chappie will find that kill. Now putting himself in a position to try and, again, pressure this tower. It's taken them a long time to try and slowly get this down, but now might finally be the moment.
I'm actually very impressed with how long it took for Funnick to go down. Ever since he died like a couple of times, he's done such a good job of just avoiding these ganks constantly. He's always playing like on the right side, hiding in the trees next to his tower. It's just so difficult to actually find a kill.
Oh, that was a nice bit of spiders. Oh, that was good. Maposhka might be in trouble. Nah, he's gonna be fine. FN just got a lot of spiders.
Shot up to 115 CS.
Nice. Well, in the meantime, the tower is almost within deny range. About 30 damage away from it, so they want to be sure that they end up taking this down here as they get themselves in a position. Funnick, are you the 1%? No, he's not. He ends up going down. But Pikachu's been able to pick up a Daedalus, or a Desolator, so on top of, you know, the minus armor that it already had, it's starting to look like could be a scary moment here for FN. Nah. Good job of backing out.
Just farms very quickly.
Absolutely. Oh, Ghost Stick. Oh, where's the other spin? Give me one more. Not going to quite get it.
That hurts. All he needed was one more.
I mean, he does reveal the blink on that, so that's kind of okay right now for M19, because they probably won't get caught off guard, I would imagine, by a blink axe anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. Nyx, I believe he has Necro 2 now. Yeah, he has Necro 2. Lycan's going for that Necro book build.
All right, a setup here as well. On to Funnick. He's keeping a good distance away from everybody else. He knows that Axe could show up here. Really good positioning by Funnick. And they're actually even going to have to call off the charge there since he would have run through the tower as well. And, oh, he's going to catch on to that Nature's Prophet. We'll see if he's done the math well enough. Going for the Sprout, going for the TP out. Is it going to work? No. Dunk is there.
A little too much damage. Even with the Howl, not going to be enough to save him. top lane now. They're gonna put on the pressure, but oh, Empire are here. FN, he has the Echo Saber. Nick's in a lot of trouble.
Good joke right there as well. The Ice Path wears off right as he went through it, and Nyx, is he going to end up going down? He's very low on HP, but it looks like he is not going to end up dying. The Gale and the Poison Sting, not enough. And now a Fissure. They're sending all those wolves after him, as well as the Necro books, but Vanscore will be a liver. In the meantime, Brood doing Brood things along with Nature's Prophet. Where's the Howl?
Oh, look at that damage.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, it makes so much sense now. How did I not think of this? Oh, mid
What do you
lane,
mean?
Ghost Stick.
Yeah, that's Ghost Stick gonna end up going down. Maybe, maybe not. He turns it back around. 30 HP. He's gonna live. Oh, Pikachu is gonna end up dying here. They find that kill. Yeah, Howl and Treants and Spiderlings. That's pretty good. Oh no. Ghost Stick. Ghost Stick.
All right, I mean, that was fun. He's probably laughing it off, too.
Yeah, I'm sure. At the Gege, he applauses himself. Yeah, that damage on the tower was insane.
It's like, it's one of those things, like, you know the interaction, right? But it doesn't even hit you until you see it.
Yeah. How strong it actually is.
Yeah, and then you're just like, wow, this is so cheesy.
Look at the tower fall again. All right. Are we going to see the Treant build out of the Nature's Prophet and the Spider build out of the Brood? What do you think?
You'll always see the Treant build from Furion. It's really rare people take 20 intelligence over the four Treants.
Okay.
On the other hand, you're most likely going to see the damage build from Brood. The Grip. Brood.
Got him. From the low ground. Call is there. Ghost Stick. He needs a couple spins. He needs another one. Is it going to happen? No. He's got the insatiable hunger out. Does end up getting the interruption on the ulti. Yume, the plays. He saved his buddy right there. My God. This Earthshaker. I don't know if you've heard, but Earthshaker is a good hero.
Yeah, I've heard. Oh, man. That was a very ambitious gank, though. I think, like, the follow-up just took forever to come in. They found him, and Bane Grip was like full duration, but the amount of time it took for them to follow up was like longer than a Grip duration. That's way too long.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. And well, now M19 trying to look to put themselves in a position. That one was not scouted, the smoke, to try and take down this, but immediately scouted by Chappie. Like, throws a ward in there, it's gone in an instant. And they, oh no, oh, that's not what you wanted to see. They do have a blink though. Trying to take these guys down. They managed to kill off the Necro book. But do they really want to go in for Roshan themselves? I don't think so.
Oh.
Call? Okay. They got themselves a hero. Charge comes out. What is that? That was a cool animation. But now they throw out the Venomous Gale. Chappie ends up getting Nightmare to stay alive, but he will end up falling as well. FN, no more God Strength. The Echo Slam. Yume making it happen. Spam pings abound. FN, see you later. And that opens up Roshan most assuredly.
What a player Yume is. What timing on that Blink Dagger. That was like such good plays from M19. I'm really surprised that Empire decided to stick around though, because they kind of got baited, right? And Sven decided to ulti and used all of his cooldowns on him. M19, seeing that he used God Strength, to just walk away, and despite that, Empire still go back in for the re-engagement and fight without a Sven pretty much.
And this is the scary part too, is that on top of being able to take team fights with, you know, the Earthshaker and the Jakiro providing great team fight abilities, you also, if you win a fight, will take an objective so quickly with the Howl and like minion summoning army. I don't know. This could be really spooky. I wish Funnick would go for an Ags, but I don't think that's going to be the play.
I wish he would too, but he's already got that Orchid queued up. But M19, they're doing really well because of how well Pikachu is playing as well. I think Pikachu has played a phenomenal Broodmother this game. He's not really feeding away Broodlings. Great job in microing, but at the same time maintaining a very healthy amount of farm, and he's just so threatening in these team fights. He does so much damage, and he's so difficult to kill.
Bottom lane. Funnick made a little bit of an error there. He stood inside a giant army of Treants, and if there is going to be a way that this game ends up looking better for Empire, it's going to need to be off the back of that axe. And also the Sven, finding grid initiations like that and then punishing M19 for positional mistakes. So we do have the Necro books out again. All right, transformation coming in. Nick's on top of him, grip in the midst of it. Well played, and that's going to end up being the follow-up. Nick's in trouble, going to drop. Can they get another? There's going to be the lift-up. They're able to catch on to Jakiro. He's going to end up falling as well. So suddenly, M19 not looking so scary.
The trap has been sprung. Great positioning and place from Vanscourt. Immediately gripping the Lycan from great location. Like it was so difficult for the Jakiro to stop the grip, and by the time he finally managed to get the Ice Path off, well, everything is ready in position for Sven to just cleave that Lycan apart.
Yeah. And now getting into the BKB next. FN should have a good time of it. We also do have the Veno. Oh, hello. That'll happen. FN trying to get out of there. Can they make it happen? Chappie ends up finding the ulti. Are they really going to get out of this? What? FN thinking about even jumping back in, honestly. They end up taking down Pikachu. Yume in trouble, wants to find that kill. It's not coming his way. Maposhka now very low, but Ghost Stick jumps back in. Get the Blade Mail call. Muriel is starting to fall as well because he's killing him by the macro fire on the Blade Mail. Pikachu still so low, the Battle Hugger. He couldn't find something to kill. And now Nyx is under control. Empire kiting him to all hell. Funnick finally shows up, but I think the fight is just about over. Maybe they can find a kill here with the transformation as they go after the axe. The TP comes in. Ghost Stick, the regen, not enough.
Oh, what a team fight. 3 for 3 is the end result, but oh man, I feel like that could have been so much better for Empire if they just, claimed a couple of kills and just got out together. Unfortunately for FN, he decided to stick around, went for the flashy plays. He jumped back in, and I don't think Vanscourt expected him to stay around to fight, right? So he slept the Earthshaker when FN blinked in to finish him off, and because of that, it put FN in a really bad spot. Gave time to the Earthshaker to get some more spells off, and Funnick, he shows up right behind, kills off the Sven, and the rest of Empire decide to commit.
That's the thing too. You look at this fight recap. It was more damage dealt pretty much by the Veno than like the rest of his team combined. Like that, they just sort of let the Sven soak up all those spells and then got the hell out of there. All right, well, this is the problem though. The tower drops so quickly, and you mentioned that +4 summons the Treants. I mean, even without the Howl on, it gets taken down really quickly.
Definitely. I mean, if you look at Fit Nature's Prophet damage, almost 200 damage. It's an attack speed. There's a reason why he's the king of ratting.
Good blink away there. Earthshaker maybe getting a little bit greedy by trying to go for the Enchant Totem instead of the Echo Slam.
Shaker going to be going for Yule Scepter next. Definitely the right choice, especially because you are against a Bane as well as an Axe.
Yeah. Again, Funnick summoning trees. Goes for the Shadow Blade plays. They are going to drop down nothing. Oh. They realize it? All right, well, they're howling this, and Maposhka ends up getting the deny. Well done.
Funnick gonna get this kill? I don't think he can though. I think he's actually stuck in the trees.
Ghost Stick though ends up getting all of those spiderlings, and now they bait it out. Bye. Oh no, Pikachu gets out. He's gonna walk away from that one. And now they've been able to catch another one though, so that's gonna end up being Nyx down, and Pikachu trying to heal up from this. Got a bit too greedy though, and is gonna be punished. Chappie gets the Nightmare, is still gonna go down. But at the end of the day, that is a very big win right there. As they take down.
Day isn't over yet. The day isn't over yet.
Yume! Funix shows up as well. What? Oh, Steven, you called it. And now Sven shows back up. He's maybe going to bite off more than he can chew here. Do they end up taking him down, revealing the ward?
Trying. All right, who's going to win this?
All right, I feel like the Sprout might be the winner here at the end of the day. Run away, guys. Fissure controlling FN. He's still in some trouble. Wants to hit him so badly, but it's just not happening. Another Sprout a little bit off the mark. FN constantly controlled. Nowhere left to go. And they take him down.
Oh, man. Yume Earthshaker.
Radiant's top tower needs bandages.
Never over until the Echo Slam has been committed.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Yes.
Well, 15 to 20.
Radiant's top tower is getting walloped.
Oh, eyes on Ghost Stick. Funnick. Gonna give him the Orchid and TP away.
Nice. That's what you need to do. So,
getting damage on the structure.
Where are we at right now? Like, it feels as if this game isn't by any means in the bag. If Dire win a fight, they take structures really quickly, but if Radiant win a fight, it feels like the same. It can't be said for them as much. They're kind of like our slow push-out team instead.
They're not like that slow because you do have the Venal on top of that. You have the Sven. Sven is decent at it. Definitely a lot slower for sure. I would say they're probably like not even a quarter way as fast as M19's pushing potential, but they can do it. But the problem is right now you're against a lineup that can take objectives so quickly, and like it looks like a very strong pushing lineup, right? But that isn't the only case. Like they're also ahead in net worth with this kind of a lineup, so they're able to take team fights. But like you said, at the same time, they're also able to take these objectives pretty much in a matter of seconds. So
right. And they also have now coming out on the courier, it's going to be the BKB done for Pikachu. And that is going to be another one of those big turning items. Also almost at level 20. They end up smoking right before that. Oh, FN. Yume is the one walking forward. Do they have vision on this area? They don't quite. And now a counter smoke play coming in from Empire. Looks like M19 have their sights set down bottom. With a bunch of spiderlings inside of this web right here.
Radiant scan catches one of them, so they know they're in this area somewhere.
Pikachu and Nyx, they're left alone. There aren't any webs here. The jump forward. Ghost Stick's been able to call into both of them. Now FN following it up. Nyx gone in a second. Dropped like a bad habit.
Uh-oh, Muriel? TP? No one's gonna pursue him though. Oh man, what a great call from Ghost Stick. That reaction.
Yeah. That was exactly what they needed. And I mean, maybe M19 just a little bit too far apart from each other. They ended up getting caught out there, and you know, then obviously the Brood also not having a not having any webs down. That could have been part of the thing that made the difference also. And now it's Empire sieging high ground. No buyback on these heroes either. They're going to throw down the Macro Pyre and the Fissure, just trying to do anything they can to keep them off of this tower. And the call connects. Ghost Stick has got him. And trying to stay alive here, but FN puts the kibosh on that.
Oh, that was so sick by
Nature's Prophet, though. Look down here in the top lane. The Howl comes out. They're going to start to get the damage. And now the battle. Did they break TPs there? No TPs have been committed yet. There's the Venom ulti as well. Ghost Stick pops the Blade Mail. They also have the Fiend Script now onto the Lycan. Left completely alone. Nobody to break it. They're trying to take it down. FN is going to be able to die. And now they have the catch as well onto Bane. He is going to fall. But in the meantime, these Treants took the tier 3 tower.
Well, Empire committed a lot for that mid melee racks, but they do end up taking it. Like you said, tier 3 going down, I'd say that's a pretty decent trade for M19, all things considered. They weren't in the best position to take a team fight, but managed to make it work and get a little bit out of it.
Look at these little treants here too, taking down this shrine. That's so frustrating to deal with.
Definitely. It's always so dangerous to lose your tower against these kind of lineups because now that this tower is gone, you know, at any point when you're overcommitting for something across the map, there's always that potential that Funix shows up in your base and makes some trees and they howl and goodbye Rax.
I wonder how quickly this group of spiders here with Howl could, like, kill off the Bane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is.
Like, I feel like it would be very swift. Well, Nature's Prophet going back for the AC next. He's almost at that level 20 talent, either for the armor or the AC. Feels like the armor wouldn't be bad.
I definitely agree with you there, but I'm actually wondering, like, do they just commit to split pushing the rest of the way? Oh, they want to fight this.
All right. Ghost Stick, they're wanting to come and take this
boy.
engagement, but this could be a problem. FN, look at how quickly he dropped right there. Just no answer at all, and they've caught themselves a Spirit Breaker. This could be the beginning of the end. My God.
There are
He
two
did it.
buybacks, so they might be able to hold, but oh boy, like you said, this might be the beginning of the end. This is the kind of position where even if Empire buys back, the lanes are so shoved in that they're just going to hit all the lanes and get in so much structural
Look at
damage.
this. All right, good blade mail in the call. They're going to be able to pull in now onto that Lycan. They force staff him forward as well, catching him out of position. They're able to connect there, but up here in the top lane, they're also taking down barracks. So Empire, attention spread between two separate heroes. They end up being able to pop the ulti onto Funnick. Is he going to go down? He is. They find that kill as well.
But back into the mid lane.
Tier 3 tower is starting to drop. Not dead yet. Looks like it is
Axe.
going to end up falling eventually. Axe lifted up. They throw out the fissure as well. M19 back out. And they don't end up being able to take a Rax or towers.
Why is there a Ring of Aquila in the Radiant base?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. No. It's because Chappie dropped it for the gem. That's why.
Okay. So that's 2 buybacks forced, including the one from Sven.
Well, the thing is, they managed to hold their objective. So I think. Oh, wait. Pikachu, he's going in for
BKB
Ghost
popped.
Stick.
Pushka turning now, able to take him down. That Spirit Breaker doesn't have a buyback. Wait,
not dead
Maposhka,
yet.
he's still alive now. Right? No, he's going to end up going down. Oh, the big call, though. Ghost Stick got it. On to 3. Is it going to be enough damage? It doesn't quite look like it.
The
FN
damage
shows
here
up.
now, though.
They're trying to deal it. Can they
Oh,
kill
the
him off in
triple kill.
time? Nyx, run away, eats the cheese. Is he going to be able to get out? It doesn't look like it. Ends up needing to use the Diffusal Blade, turn it back around. And now Ghost Stick getting ran down by that Brood. And, well, in the meantime, Sven ends up jumping out of there after he kills off the Earthshaker. So he will... Oh, that was really close.
The final buyback has been committed. Can they hold? Man, that team fight was probably the best thing Empire could ask for, but unfortunately, having to deal with Aegis and Cheese, the Lycan just not going down. Broodmother
And
having a second life. Oh.
And I mean, he does a ton of damage, but really the bigger issue is this Howl. Like, they just don't have ways to deal with it. Pikachu is there, and it is so much damage going forward. They're going to end up losing at least 1 lane of Rax off of this. The charge comes out, and it looks like
They need to make it count.
they're gonna back out of there. So buyback force, and they still end up losing 1.
Caught him. Can they make
Nice
this
force
work,
staff. Well done. They summon the Necro Books and then end up jumping out of there. Pikachu is going to end up going invis. They drop down. It's not going to be there.
though?
Muriel.
Bane in the background.
Well, they do take down Muriel. So Funnick running away now after going invis with the Shadow Blade.
Oh, this hurts to watch. This is the kind of lineup that you play against and you just want out of the game. You don't want to play it.
Yeah.
Just getting, you know, sieged from multiple lanes, having to deal with them running away constantly. Oh man, what a nightmare. Bang. I get spotted out. Chappie trying to bait this one. But here
Lycan's
comes the
showing up
Lycan.
as well.
Chappie is
They
baiting
don't
this.
realize what they're doing. This is not good. Yume is in trouble. Needs to get the hell out of there. Nice
Oh,
dual
nice
scepter.
dodge.
Nyx is still there. They're bringing in Pikachu as well, but Yume is already dead.
nicely baited by Chappie.
Yeah, really heads up play there. It looked for a second like he was going to run away and then thought better of it. Realized that there's an opportunity there.
The seeds of fortune.
Well, Sven is almost to level 25. I think this time you definitely take the damage. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say definitely, but I think it's better here. Especially considering the position you're in, you have to get rid of these creeps as soon as possible.
All right, Funnick, in the meantime, he's going for that Hex. The Hurricane Pike completed long ago for that mobility, and now going for the Shiva's Guard on Chappie. Roshan, we're still a long ways away before it's going to be capable of respawning, but on top of everything else, Empire at least now have the plus 3 times Plague Ward HP and damage, so it's a good way to help deal with this rat potential.
Hold up. We have a smoke. They're going to be able to find the jump. Ghost Stick. He's done it before. Can he do it again? Is going to find... What?
Okay. Call on cooldown for 4 more seconds.
All right, get out, guys. Time to run.
That was a little unfortunate. I mean, Muriel wouldn't have been a huge pickup anyways, but you'd love to be able to at least get that.
I actually think Jakiro's a pretty good pickup right now.
Really?
Yeah, when you look at their team, right? He's the other half of the team fight, or when it comes to disables, at least. This Earthshaker, Yume making the plays all game, but Muriel got a triple kill last team fight thanks to his great micropyre placement, as well as just constantly throwing all these spells. Fight, it's a ton of AOE. Ice Pass is like so annoying to deal with, especially as a Sven.
Now, top lane, you have Nature's Prophet moving in. Another smoke used, this time by M19. And Venno is down there to start laying out the big old wards. Unfortunately, there's a big old Echo Slam laid out on top of him. Ice Path as well, he is gone.
There goes the gem, no buyback. It's time for a 4v5. And already, Funnick hitting the bottom lane.
All right, Call here in the mid lane, though, able to catch there and taking down the Nyx. Nicely done. Oh, I think he miscalled with his not being able to get the Yules off in time. Pikachu may end up against FN, but he's going to end up going down. So Ariel also in trouble. They want to do it. Finding themselves a Funnick, but he's able to get inside the trees and get out of there. Well done. I think that Earthshaker there, I'm not sure if they like ended up being able to catch him or what, but it looked like he wanted to Yules the axe and ended up Yulesing himself.
Sees him a post him, and post is super low. Is Yume gonna go for this? He's going for it. He got the gem
Nicely
back.
done.
Oh, very nicely done.
Yule's Scepter Van score, so he couldn't get out of there. Yume making everything happen for his team. And now they need to deal with, again, the pressure that's coming in from all of these creeps on their base.
Slowly
and Funnick
away. Bottom lane. Oh, there's no how though.
Spread your trees. Spread your trees. That's not gonna happen.
I at this point, I think Sven sells the Echo Saber and buys Battle Fury.
Yeah. It just needs more cleave, you think?
Well, it's more like he needs a way to deal with
for the
sprout.
Nature's Prophet. Yeah, I'm with you. That makes sense. I mean, what do you give up then? Probably Mask of Madness?
No, you get rid of the Echo Saber.
Okay.
Well, you can get rid of either one. I think either one. Eventually, you're going to replace both of them anyways.
Right. Yume spots out the axe. But not when I want to go on him yet. Yeah, I think that in that last fight, Earthshaker tried to Yule Scepter the axe and ended up Yule Sceptering himself.
Oh, right. That's why the Lycan died so quickly, right?
Yeah. But regardless,
mistake, but
it might have been the Jakiro too. I'm not sure who it was, but somebody definitely got Yules that wasn't supposed to.
Despite everything that's happening, they're still doing a good job in holding.
Yeah, and now they got themselves a Jakiro. Quick and easy pick off there. And as soon as that happens, I thought the Earthshaker was going to move in with these Treants. They can't open up on FN if they want. They have Echo again. They need more heroes in the area, though. Instead, it's going to be looking towards mid lane, maybe? Charge now on a Pikachu.
It's the top lane. It's the top lane.
Oh, God, they've got it. The whole thing. Meanwhile, over in mid, though, they've been able to find Pikachu, but Doesn't matter. Got racks. Nyx now on top of Maposhka. They get the Diffusal Blade out. He's in trouble. Pikachu's actually turned this back around now. Echo Slam to break the TP. Chappie's going to end up going down. The Insatiable Hunger is too much to deal with, as everybody had to run top to deal with Funnick. And they didn't even kill him off. Maposhka trying to run away. Can he get out of there? It looks like he is going to be able to. Yume went down as well. So, by and large, very chaotic team fights that are just sort of pulling everybody all across the map. And Empire is still losing their base.
That is the nature
FN.
of the rap.
BKB, he ends up getting the stun, and no Battle Fury, no nothing. He is stuck inside the trees. FN, the saddest of Svens. They have buyback. The call, oh, man, down bottom also, Nyx is just ratting away. They just don't have any way to stop this. They force the buyback as well off the Sven, and they're just being pulled apart.
Now they're happy. They got a Sven to buy back, and Roshan is almost up. M19 in a great position right now.
All right, so what? Like, this game, it's Nature's Prophet first pick overall, which is strong in like a bunch of different drafts. But then they go Lycan, Brood, Jakiro. Like, how do you deal with this? And then Earthshaker is that other piece that makes it all fit together, because he's like the solo pick-off threat that you have to be worried about all game long.
It's hard to say. Maybe they need to play a more pick-off oriented lineup, and maybe they shouldn't only rely on a Sven for like great wave clear.
Yeah.
But I think this kind of draft really caught them off guard, though. I don't think they were expecting this.
Yeah. I feel like the Veno should be getting better at dealing with this with all of the wards, but it's just not really happening. Like, they don't do as much as defending a siege as they do making the siege happen, I guess.
It's not even enough. It's actually too many treants. You got the wolves. Oh, they're going in. Here we go.
Looking for that opening. They found the initiation. The Hex came out, but it doesn't matter. FN, he's going to be the one that does the damage. The Fiend Grip was used as well. Great call. It came out just in time, and now they're going to be able to take down another. Nyx is down. Echo Slam, it's not enough. There's going to be the Nightmare. FN is really freaking mad about this game, and Yume, does he even get out of there? They have to deal with it. They're coming back in. The Rat-tastic plays. BKB just in time, but Pikachu, no answer. A full 5 wipe, and it looks like they're going to be able to take down the Brood a second time. Call is there, and Brood is gone. The same time, it's so hard to push out these lanes.
I mean, they want a huge team fight, though. Well, all I can say is strap yourselves in. This might be a really freaking long game.
Yeah, it feels like if that Echo Slam isn't great, winning team fights is actually quite hard. And look at the damage that Sven dealt. I think he did more than every other hero in the game combined in that last fight.
Yeah. I don't even think it was the Echo Slam. I think the Echo Slam wasn't even the biggest issue. The biggest issue was Funnick got caught out immediately. And
okay.
Yeah, by having him go down, it makes it like way easier. It makes it way easier for the Sven to just move around freely, and they just went from pick off after pick off. You know, you kill off the Furion, and then the next thing you know, Axe got
the call off
on
the
the Viking. Oh, you might be right. Yeah,
there's tier 2s up.
They have God Strength.
Oh, they're not gonna go for it.
They're playing it safe. It's still difficult because Lycan is back up and Earthshaker's up in 10 seconds.
Okay.
They don't want to risk it because they don't have buybacks themselves.
Jakiro, he's gotten himself that 150 GPM talent.
All right.
I'm wondering if we end up seeing the Ag Scepter come out eventually. I don't know if it's worth it this game, but it's always fun to take a look at it.
I don't think so. I think Funnick just keeps building up towards these fighting items. He's already got the
I meant Jakiro.
Oh, Jakiro.
Still no?
No.
All right. You'll Scepter on Maposhka to keep him away from Yume, who does have that gem. Makes sure he does not want to end up losing it there. And FN putting himself in a position to try and take down or at least deal damage to this tier 2 tower in the top lane.
there's anything a Jakiro should buy. Oh, top lane, Yume. He's setting up. This is really dangerous for Empire. You got to get out of here right now. Okay, they sent danger.
Good decision.
Pop his ulti. Jungle. I think they should give tomes to the Lycan. I think having that level 25 shapeshift duration is really helpful.
Yeah. And like it could end up, I mean, that's been one of the big things that they've had to play around constantly. I mean, what's the downtime then at that point, or uptime on it? It ends up going to 50-second cooldown on 18-second,
33, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 18-second downtime.
It's not bad at all.
And you buy Octarine.
There you go. That's the real dream.
Hey man, they're playing with a bunch of creeps and Howl, right? Gotta Howl faster.
All right, here we are. 4-man smoke. Veno is pushing through the bottom. Ghostic. Oh, if they find Funnick, he doesn't have buyback.
Oh, this is such a big pick.
Funnick does not have buyback. He is going to go down.
Oh boy. Is this how it ends? Let's see what they can do with this. 90 seconds. There is a wave in the bottom lane.
Yeah. Dyer's courier also ends up going down.
Ghostic has to be a little careful though. He's got his eye on him.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is that there is still going to be all of these creeps streaming in. Look at this. They're going in, going to be able to take that barracks. And
oh, but Yume, he's getting charged right now.
Yeah, they probably realize where he is.
Well.
He does have the gym. Nice jump away, and isn't able to break it yet. He does have a Yule Scepter to keep him alive. Nick shows up as well, but they have the Fiend's Grip. They caught both of them. They're both going to end up going down here. No, Nyx is able to get out. Fissure saved at the very last second. But in the meantime, Pikachu, he took down the range barracks, and only one more lane remains. And that's even being assaulted slightly.
But they have so much time right now. They have 40 seconds for the Nature's Prophet, as well as the 1 minute on the Earthshaker, and the cores. FN, he has the boots of travel too, and I think Bane can actually afford it too. I think he just sells a bunch of items and buys boots of travel.
Yeah.
CB does it. Not gonna do so. I feel like he should though. Sell your tranquils and buy it.
Maybe feeling like they need him just in case there's some type of a backdoor play, but all the lanes are fairly well shoved out.
That's true. Sven, he's going to be making his way over here soon.
Yule Scepter, there's the Ice Path. All of these Plague Wards, so hard to kill off. 1,350. And there they come. FN on top of him. Pikachu starting to drop low. The Force Staff keeping him alive. They able to pop the BKB and turn to fight this one. BKB's going to wear on just a second. Again, the Sprout. They don't have an answer for it. There's no way to go. Ghostic jumps in, but it's only to his own demise. The BKBs making the difference, and the lack of BKBs on the other end of it. But they buy back now on the Axe. And this is a huge problem. They lose absolutely everybody. Bane was not there, and that hurt.
That was such a big mistake. I think there was some miscommunication. They weren't sure whether or not they were going to go in. Spirit Breaker uses ulti on the Broodmother, and FN, he thought it was go time. He pops his ulti, BKBs, and everyone on the team backs away, or his team backs away, and M19, they retreat together to the shrine, and FN finds himself in the worst spot possible with a very low duration Black King bar. Dies instantly because of that.
Yeah. And looking at the way the next several minutes unfold, at 70 seconds without the Sven, do you think they have the damage that they need to stop this type of push that's coming in? I mean, the plus side for Empire, in a way, is it's easier to defend this set of barracks because the other two are already gone. As odd as that is.
I don't think they have the damage. I think this is going to be a Mega's defense game. I don't think they're going to hold this. They're going to have to give us this Rex.
All right, Gale used. They do have a call that ends up actually connecting onto Funnick. He's separated from the rest of his team. Fiends grab Vanscore. They find it perfectly, but they already take the melee. Can they get any more, though? Sleep on a Pikachu. They end up trading it away to one of those other ones. Ghostic catching now into Nyx. He's starting to drop low as well, but he ends up eating the cheese, turning to fight. Echo Slam comes in, eviscerating and destroying the dreams of Team Empire as they've already lost themselves and are now mega'd. Pikachu? Is he going to end up going down?
Muriel is going to go down. Can they get more?
It doesn't quite look like it. They have the gem on Bane, but he is going to end up faking him down. Pikachu is fainted. And it looks like Nyx. Oh, not quite there. Didn't have mana. He didn't have mana for the Nightmare.
But it's happening. It's the mega creep defense game. I think honestly at this point, FN might have to consider getting refresher.
Maybe Battle Fury. We talked about it already.
Battle Fury is good still, but Lycan has a Heaven's Halberd right now, which is why you might want to consider that refresher BKB.
Yeah.
All that evasion, you know, Broodmother has a Butterfly. On top of that, you have Incapacitating Bite. I can understand why he wants to pick up Monkey King Bard right now.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is, like, with the refresher, even if it doesn't end up, you know, taking the halberd off, it's still, you need it to be able to stay alive. And oh my god, oh my god, Nyx is just like, leave me alone, I don't want to be here anymore. He's got the shapeshift duration as well. The only unfortunate part is they are mega'd. They need to be able to deal with this at some point, and these Nature's Prophet's Treants were, as well as the wolves, are keeping the creep wave from entering the base. Oh, the rat plays, it never ends. And Nature's Prophet sending in his treants to start hitting the tier 4 towers. Yeah, they have to go back.
This is so important because it makes it so that they don't have to use their buybacks. Right now, Team Empire is just doing their best to bait out these buybacks, but gonna have to back up because of all these summons. And well, I hate myself for calling it out, but might be
gonna be a long one. Yeah. You're definitely right in that regard. Okay, level 25 Spirit Breaker. He has the charge speed, so zooming around the map. Axe ended up going for the 15 armor. Sven, we've already seen, actually ended up going for the Stormhammer cooldown again. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see, Lycan, shapeshift duration, Earthshaker close to his.
Oh, mid lane, Ghostic, big call. Chappie
oh
comes
my
in as
god,
well. A lot of damage. Look at
that is immense. And Nyx almost going down. They do find him. Can they kill him off? No, he's just outside of range. But there it is. Fan score, cleaning up the mess.
FN. It's just, he doesn't have BKB, but he's gonna make it out. FN, he's going for the rat plays. He's hiding in your base, but
yeah, he's just gonna run away immediately. Call.
That was close.
Off the mark. I was trying to look at like what all the level 25s are. The HP for the and damage for the treants. Actually, he didn't go for the global teleport.
Oh, I think this is a good choice.
My God, look at Mapushka. Do you see this? The charge speed? It's so silly. He has 2 gems too.
Sneaky plays from M19. Taking away the Roshan. Do get it. Be out.
Okay. They managed to get away there. FN again just trying to clear through this as quick as possible. Chappie still has a little bit of room left to grow for himself as he's getting towards a BKB next. And actually, what did he sell right there? What was that?
Probably his Veil.
Oh, yeah. There you are. And so he's going to have his BKB flown out to him right now, but that does mean he doesn't have buyback. Still on cooldown anyways. Yeah. No. Just want to wait for that.
Well, Naposhka not going to find the Earthshaker. Do you?
Yeah.
Killing off Earthshaker is such a big deal.
He has the minus 2 second cooldown on Enchant Totem as well.
Let's see. Not 600 life.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to be going for like an Aghanims later or something. I don't know if that's the great like last item. Probably Refresher is better. That's hard to say.
Well, the Enchant Totem cooldown is really nice because he can actually do structural damage too. He can rat in a way.
Yeah, that's a good
Enchant
point.
Totem, you hit, Enchant Totem hit, get out. It's like always up.
I feel like the Ice Path talent as well for Jakiro at the late game is going to be really good as well. I feel like that's probably the one you take this time.
I think it's almost always.
Funnick? Uh-oh. They canceled TPs for this. So Ghostic doesn't have a TP away. He does have a BKB, but he's going to get caught. And yeah, that's going to be a pretty nice one. They end up being able to take him down.
He doesn't have buyback.
That actually ends up hurting him more than anything else. I wonder if FN could have found that kill on his own without Ghostic having to cancel his TP. But that's so tough. Those decisions in like an instant.
The thing is too, there's no God Strength now.
Right. All right.
Not buyback.
This is such a difficult hold for them. Without the axe, Pikachu, they're walking forward. They find the Hex. They don't have any way to stop it yet. There's the charge forward. Maposhka running like a madman.
So fast. But this is good for Empire right now. They're managing to keep him out of their base and not give up anything. Buying a lot of time for Ghostic to revive. 40 more seconds. Can they do it?
Yeah, I feel like M19, because like trying to dive for the tier 4s here, it's such a risky play. Because even if you kill them off, they can still hold once Axe and Sven are back up, and then you throw away all your lives. All right, Howl comes in. Keep our eyes on this. Charge forward onto Nyx. Forced to run away. There's the catch. There's the hold. They're getting him down. He's dead. Gems on the ground. No buyback for 2 minutes. And I don't know if they needed to do that. Meanwhile, over here in the mid lane, Muriel is caught onto several of them as well. FN is controlled. They don't have any way to stop this. He is in complete control. He is going to die. Has to buy back immediately. Oh, and now the Mega Creeps are doing their work. Everybody is starting to take him down. Chappie, nowhere left to run for himself. They have a big call available from Axe. If they can find it in time, there it is. They've been able to catch on to him. Now starting to deal the damage. Axe not quite able to burn down Nyx, but they do finally kill him off. Now Pikachu trying to run away. They have the stun onto him as well. They've got vision. They might have been able to make it happen. They actually baited M19 into a bad fight.
Still, they managed to get one tower and half of the other tower. But they held.
Mm-hmm.
They held. But Sven, no buyback for 7 minutes. He has to be so careful right now. M19, I'm pretty sure their next objective is, hey, let's smoke up and throw everything we have at this Sven, and then try to end the game.
Yeah. Oh, no. And Sven might be in trouble now. Do they see where he is? They're walking right behind him. They've got him.
They can't go for him.
They got it. Echo Slam as well. They've got it. He's caught. He is going to force tap away. FN pops his BKB. They've caught it. They're going to be able to turn it back around instead. Earthshaker's gone. That was buybacks committed.
It's okay. It's okay. Just call it off now and then back away. That was actually closer than I imagined, but I really don't think they should have went for that. That was such a risky play because so many of the other heroes on Empire side have boots of travel too, and Sven isn't that squishy. He is going to be able to live long enough for his team to reinforce the Sven. So
yeah.
That was such a risky decision. But at the same time, they almost did it. He dropped much faster than I imagined he would have.
And that's just game over if they do get it. So you can understand needing to take a chance on it, but it does end up coming back to bite him a little bit now. And the rest of these heroes on Empire have buyback. M19, they only have it on the Broodmother at this point, with buyback still on cooldown for everybody except for that and Jakiro. This is not a simple end of the game situation for them anymore. Not that it ever really was. Jakiro has a Hex, which does make another big difference here.
Very good pickup here. I think Team Empire have to start investing into Lotus Orbs, but how do you invest into Lotus Orbs when you have a Bane as the one of the best purchasers.
Oh, Shadow Blade immediately, but he's hexed. Now they're coming in, though. The rest of them charge through. My God, look at that guy. He just goes after him, and now Nyx is in trouble. The stun. FN, he takes him down. That's dead for 2 minutes. Lycan is gone. They're going to have another stun in a second as well. They're going to catch on to Yume. He is going to end up falling here. They're going to take down another.
No buybacks.
Team Empire on the verge of being able to take this series 2-0. A comeback from Meg in the works.
Someone needs to defend. They don't want to waste their TPs. I think Axe is going to do this himself. Nope. Bane's the one who TPs.
All right, and Chappie in the meantime, they can smell blood in the water. They know that they have an opportunity to do this. But likewise, with all of these treants that are going to be sent in and just constantly harassing and taking down this tower, with Broodmother waiting there as well, can these heroes take the buildings themselves?
They need to wait. They need to be patient. Sven has TP, Axe has TP, but they're being very patient right now. They're waiting for this wave to make it in first. I wonder what happens if it becomes a base race. Do Radiant have what it takes to beat them in a race? I think both sides have. Yeah, they both sides have glyph. So
this backdoor protection is disabled right now. You got to be careful. All right, now it's back up again. Look at this disgusting garbage. Oh my God.
Oh, they're diving the base. Muriel is gonna go down. That's 3 heroes with no buyback. I think this is it. They're trying to catch.
All right.
Oh, Pikachu gets caught. Oh, he dodges it by.
Pikachu's needing to run away. He needs to get out of there as quickly as possible. Still has the battle hunger on him. There's the BKB TP, but the call is it going to be there? Don't, not quite. And now look.
Okay, this is it. This is go time. They have to go right now because they know that the only threat is now back.
They caught Funnick. Oh, they caught Funnick. E is going to sprout, trying to get himself out of there. Can they kill him off?
Where's the TP?
The rest of them aren't there. They're not taking it. Great Hurricane Pipe. They're going to be able to turn this back around.
All right, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Earthshaker is back up in 10 seconds. If they can hold for that amount of time, maybe there's an opening there.
I mean, Furion's dead for 100 seconds.
Yeah, it's true. Go stick.
This is 3v5. They have to beat him 3v5.
Sven isn't there with them right now. He's waiting to TP in. They don't have detection yet. They don't have detection up here yet. There's the jump forward call. He's got a both. Echo Slam to turn back around, but Chappie, he came out with the BKB just in time, and that is just about going to do it. Team Empire are going to win it. 60 minutes in. They beat the Rat.
This game really shows where experience comes in. Like Empire, I feel like they made so many mistakes during the game, but when it came to clutch time, they knew how to handle it. Like, I feel like when the Mega Creeps came out, they played it like perfectly.